let's talk about another thing that I'm also hearing. Especially with young people, I feel like I hear a lot of young people say, well, why do I have to get the vaccine? And especially more so because now, just kind of talking about the news a little bit, is now Pfizer has been approved for children 12 and up, excuse me. And so a lot of people have a lot of questions, and naturally so, especially parents, about is it safe? And so far, yes, it is absolutely safe. They've tested it, they've done trials on children this age range, and it is safe. But, as you kind of get into like the teenage years, I encounter a lot of teenagers, kind of family members say, well, I'm young, even if I do get COVID, the chances of me like potentially getting sick or dying are very, very small. So why do I need to put this in my body? So I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you what are some of the benefits that even if you're a young person, you still should get vaccinated. So reason number one, just because you're young does not necessarily mean that you are incapable of getting very sick or dying from COVID. Yes, I 100% agree with you that if you do contract COVID as a younger person and you have no medical problems, yes, your chances of dying are lower than someone who's older who has medical problems, sure, but it's not zero. And, speaking again from personal experience, probably I'd say over the last couple of months, I'm seeing more younger people come in with COVID and getting admitted to the hospital. I've admitted 30-year-olds, I've admitted people in their 20s, that some of them that have no medical problems whatsoever, and they're pretty sick, and they require monitoring and have to be admitted to the hospital. So please don't think just because you're healthy and you're young that you are exempt from getting super sick from COVID. You are not. Trust me, I'm telling you the truth. And, kind of talking about the benefits is, number one, not only are you obviously protecting yourself, but you're protecting your family members as well. There was a question when the vaccine first came out is that, yes, it prevents you from having severe sickness and dying, but does it prevent actual transmission of COVID? And so far, just from some early studies, there are a couple more studies that need to be done, but we are seeing so far that the transmission rate for people that are fully vaccinated is low compared to those that are not vaccinated. So even if you do get the vaccine and, potentially you contract COVID, your chances of transmitting it to your family members is a lot lower than if you were unvaccinated. So that's also another benefit and a great reason to get it, to get the vaccine as well. And, also for the fact that, we're not anywhere close to herd immunity yet. You're still going to encounter some people that are maybe in between their shots as well. So by you doing your part, you're preventing from potentially transmitting it to someone who is actually trying to get the vaccine in the first place but hasn't been fully vaccinated yet. So, I would definitely encourage any young person, whether you have medical problems, whether you don't, please, please, please get the vaccine, because like I said before, it does not make you exempt just because you're young and you have no medical problems.
And one other point I wanted to make before you check out this next video is, for young people that are still kind of, again, on the fence, just be aware that, as young people that are not vaccinated continue to be infected with the virus and then they spread it to other people, it causes the virus to mutate. Every time it infects someone, there's a chance that it mutates. And as it mutates, there's always a concern that the mutations or the variants that we're seeing could potentially evade the vaccine. And that pretty much would negate all the hard work we did in getting everyone vaccinated. So again, I encourage everyone, young, old, whatever, please do your part, not even just for yourself, but just for, everyone around the world. Do your part and just get vaccinated, please.